Okay, to start off, we're going to go over the Amazon Marketplace basics. What is Seller Central? Seller Central is the main interface where all your Amazon business tools are located. So here's a peek into our Seller Central. So you have all your payment summary information, any loans that you have going, any cases that you have open. You have sales summaries, and all these you can click into, and then they take you into a different window. You have all your inventory information here, your pricing, your orders, your advertising, your storefronts, your reports, and then all your performance information. Also, you can change between Amazon.com, Amazon Canada, Amazon Mexico, and then when you go to Amazon.co.uk, you can change to all of the European countries also. So you're going to hear the word ASIN a lot. And ASIN stands for Amazon Standard Identification Number. It's basically a number that Amazon will use to look up your products. So if you call in, you're saying, I'm having a problem with X, Y, and Z product, they're going to ask you for the ASIN. And then they'll be able to look it up with that number and then start working on the issue. So you can find your ASIN under your inventory. You can find your ASIN on your product page, and it's under product details. So which brings us to our next identifier, which is what is a SKU. And it's basically another set of numbers, but you create them. And it's an easy way for you to identify your product. So if you have many, many variations, you can put that in your SKU. So you can have right here, this is their item model number, and it's probably the same as their SKU. So they're putting GENEP, whatever that means. SM means small. 1P means one pack. So you can also add LG for large, and then 2P for 2-pack. So when you're shipping them on your cartons or containers, you will have your SKU on the side, so when it goes to the warehouse, they'll be able to consolidate the shipment if there's many, many SKUs in one shipment, send it to the right location, or just a way to identify it. So that's one of the many uses for a SKU, which we'll go over later when we're creating the product listing. So what is BSR? BSR stands for bestseller rank. As you can see in this picture right here, they are number 1,000 in electronics. Now the lower the number, so if they were number 1, they would be selling the most out of that category, out of the electronics category. Then you go into subcategories, so they're number 19 in power strips. So it's calculated on sales. The more sales you make, the closer to number 1 you get. So you can see this one is 10,000 in kitchen and dining. In their subcategory, they are number 16 in garlic presses. You can see this one, it doesn't have an overall BSR, but you can see that they're number 3 in all these 3 subcategories. So Amazon will place you in areas that it thinks that people would potentially buy your products. We can look at a graph really quick. So here's a graph, and basically every sale they make, they drop down. The higher they go, the less sales they're making. So you can look over 3 months. It looks like they're selling less. We can do all. So you can see in the beginning, this is when they started, about 317 days ago. They weren't selling that many. And it got really rough. And then a couple months in, they started selling quite a bit. So that's what a BSR is. So what is FBA and FBM? FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon, and FBM stands for Fulfilled by Merchant. Merchant being you. So there's 3 different types of product fulfillment: shipped and sold by Amazon. So products are bought and sold and shipped by Amazon. Here's an example of what it looks like right here. Ships from and sold by Amazon right here. So basically what's happening is this company, the Safety Zone, is selling their product to Amazon, and Amazon is selling it for them. Amazon is doing the advertising, Amazon is doing everything. The downfall with that is Amazon takes a big chunk of money. So you're only left with probably, if they're selling this for $8.36, this company is probably only making 36 cents a sale. But Amazon handles everything, and all they do is send you a PO and you just send them more product and you don't have to worry about anything. Next we have Fulfilled by Amazon. So Fulfilled by Amazon is what we're going to be doing, and it's where we send our products to Amazon's warehouse and Amazon ships the product out to the customer. So you can see here it says sold by Sarah Glove Company and fulfilled by Amazon. So Sarah Glove Company sends it in to their warehouses and Amazon does everything else. And then lastly, we have fulfilled by merchant, and it's basically when you ship the products to the customers from your warehouse or house. You'll usually see this with big products like a couch. It's expensive to ship it into Amazon's warehouse and then have it shipped to a customer. So they just reduce the steps and they have it shipped directly from their warehouse to the customer. Now, the big downside to this is people are less likely to buy your product if it is FBM. When you have that FBA badge, your sales are going to increase, could be 80%. So it's a big deal to have that badge and have that 2-day prime shipping. What is a keyword? A keyword is the word or a string of words together that a customer uses to find your product. So there's long tail keywords or phrases, or people call them sometimes search terms. I think Amazon calls them search terms, but they're basically the same thing. So we can kind of go into long tail keywords and just regular keywords. So right here, if you just type in garlic press, and you push spacebar, you see here's a long tail keyword, garlic press stainless steel. Here's a couple more, garlic press pampered chef, garlic press set by kitschy chef. So these are long tail keywords. So you can do garlic press with cleaner, with slicer, with peeler, with cleaning tool. So these are all long tail keywords. So when people click these, you want to rank for these keywords, these long tail keywords and these short tail keywords, which are the short tail keyword or the main keyword would just be garlic press. But to rank for garlic press would be extremely competitive and it's not realistic in the beginning. So you want to be ranking for longer tail keywords and then eventually rank for the main keyword, which would be garlic press. What is a product variation? So a variation is a similar product to your original product with a different color, size, pack, and everything would be listed on the same product page. So here's an example. These are for beds. You have queen, twin, full, etc., California king. Here's some for the gloves. You can see they have small, medium, large, extra large, and then it says number of items. So I'm assuming that's the quantity per pack, which they don't really explain here. Yeah, so it's 100 pack, so it's 200 total gloves. What are sponsored products or PPC? So sponsored products are products that you pay to be shown for certain keywords, such as the first page of the search results, and they can be shown in the top right or bottom. And you basically place a bid on relevant keywords, garlic press or garlic press stainless steel. It'll give you a recommendation, say it's 50 cents per click, and say you want to try to rank on the first page, so you want to pay 75 cents per click. And if your bid wins, then it's going to take the customer to your page, and then hopefully you're going to convert them and make the sale. And then PPC stands for pay per click. You pay per someone clicking on your ad. So your ad can be shown, 100,000 times, and if no one clicks on it, you don't pay a dime. But if your ad's really cool and they click on it and they're not buying, that's not very good. And we'll go into how to fix that, how to adjust that in extreme detail later. So here is what these ads look like. So right here, here's an ad. This is a banner ad. you have to get into Amazon Marketing Services, which we'll tell you how to do later down the line. You can see right here on the right hand side, all these are sponsored. These top ones are sponsored, and then it gets into the organic ads. So these brands right here have the most sales for the keyword garlic press, and it goes all the way down to the least sales for the keyword garlic press. So if you want to rank organically for the word garlic press, the best way to start doing it is to advertise, because every time you get a click on an advertisement for the word garlic press and get a sale for that keyword, you then organically get pushed up the rankings. So now that you kind of know the basics, if you have any questions, just ask. Ask people in the group, ask me. There's plenty of people out there, but we're also going to have the calls, and you're going to be able to ask questions on there. So don't freak out. These are just the raw basics right now. So next, we're going to go into product selection. And keep in mind, this is going to take time. It's one of the most important parts of this business, especially in the beginning, because you want to make money on the money that you're investing. So click next and we'll start the process.